Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we'll be reviewing the new Toyota Crown Signia because Toyota, of course, needs another SUV in their lineup. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Toyota here in Murray, Utah for some time with this Crown Signia. This particular one is available for sale, so if you're interested, link to their website in the description down below. Just ask for Josh if you have any questions. Link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder paired to an eCVT and a hybrid system. Total system output is 240 horsepower, with fuel economy being 39 around town and then 37 on the highway. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the front end of the new Toyota Blazer, okay, I had to make the joke because look at these. They look the same, or very similar to the Chevy Blazer. But anyways, you got the Toyota logo front and center. You can see the split light design, so you got the actual lights down below. And the grille trim is very interesting. But overall, it's a cool looking car. Kind of also reminds me of like the new BMW 7 Series with the look a little bit. Now on the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 19 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you got the silver with the darker trim. And you got that nice painted fender flare. You can see the mirror caps are painted, and then this is cool with the trim around the windows. And look at the side profile. This is very, very interesting. Kind of has that sort of station wagon appearance almost. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock function. We got the opening for the trunk. It says Crown Signia there on the back, and pop it open. Now popping into the rear, we've got a ton of storage space in the back. This kind of reminds me of the RAV4 in terms of space. It might be even a little bit bigger than that. It's really big back here. Got a little cargo cover built in. Like how they put stitching on the cargo cover. That's kind of dorky. Let's see if there's any storage under here. Yeah, a little bit. So that's not too... Ooh, that's nice. The carpeting is very soft to the touch. There's also latches to throw down the seats. Anyways, when you're all done, you can just press that and that'll lower the hatch right back down. Now taking a look at the taillight design. Kind of reminds me of the Corolla Cross, but fancier. You can see all the rest of the badging here in the back. And speaking of fancy, this whole back end, again, fancy looking, but this definitely has that station wagon appearance. That's what it looks like more so than anything else to me. Now taking a look at the door panel on the back, it's soft touch here at the top and down below. And notice this has a very Lexus-like interior with the appearance just like the regular Crown. Got heated seats for the rear. And then, yeah, look at these. With the piping and everything, very Lexus-esque. And popping in, it's got pretty good room back here. Storage pocket, got some vents with some USB ports. I like how the seats are perforated too. It's actually really nice. Man, this is a nice place to be. And also, headroom is actually really good back here. Now, taking a look at the front door panel, same thing with the soft touch trim and down below. We've got all of our window controls here, mirror adjustments. The mirrors do power fold in. Memory seats. We got blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then here are the seats themselves, perforated. All down the center portion. You've got your adjustments there on the side. And then you can see here, it's like the light controls. And then, yeah, pretty normal pedals. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch all around. You got that stitching there in the center, a bunch of practical controls in the front, including like your voice command, volume controls. Got our adaptive cruise control with our lane centering. It's actually paddle shifters here on the back too. And then traditional stocks with this. Now I've got Toyota's new full digital gauge cluster. Resolution on it's pretty solid if you ask me. You can see different bits of information. You can also change kind of like the layout, which is cool. I think at least that's cool. And then you also have the drive modes, which will come in with a fun animation. So that's nice. Just a regular backup camera in reverse. Nothing too crazy with that. And then Toyota's newer infotainment system. So shortcut bar here on the side. Pretty easy to use with that. And then little physical volume control. We actually have heated and cooled seats with this package. Dual zone climate as well. And then this is interesting for the phone charging pad. Got some more USBs right there. Shifter here for the eCVT. the drive mode select behind it, and then you've got some controls here. So first one is the EV mode. You got your auto hold, stability control, parking brake, some cup holders here. And then this has the trick center console that opens up either way. And nice trim here on the top. Speaking of nice trim, the dash also has soft touch and very Lexus-y interior. And then no center for anything like that. So here's what I want to sticker for this Crown Signia. Again, this has the 2.5 powertrain. $45,684 for this XLE package. And let's see how this thing performs. So, visibility before we set off, over the hood, both the mirrors. Got the rest of the rear. And let's set off in the Crown Signia. Also, this is very tight, so I'm just gonna look up for a second. Okay. We're good to go. They got rid of the one stoplight, interestingly enough. Or maybe they never had a stoplight there, I can't remember now. Anywho, initially setting off. It's basically the same powertrain that's in the new Camry. So it's not an insanely quick powertrain by any means, but it's got decent enough power, I'd say. Ride's very smooth. It's nice. And the braking it's not weird at all. It's not, I mean, it's a hybrid system, but it doesn't feel weird. Yeah, it's nice. And this is funny, it's giving me a low fuel warning, and it says it has 86 miles of range left, it looks like. So, gosh, that means on a full tank, this has got to have, I don't know, maybe 700 miles, 600 miles of range. That's pretty cool. That's the thing I like about these efficient hybrids that are in, you know, slightly bigger cars with bigger fuel tanks, is you just get so much range. It's quite impressive, actually. But yeah, the overall drive, it's smooth, it's comfortable. I have a weird take on this, but I want to see what the acceleration's like first. These seats are really comfortable too, I will say. I think they've done a good job with this whole setup. Punch it here. Ooh. Yeah, good power. Good power. Again, not insanely fast, but it gets up. So yeah, this is more of a station wagon than an SUV. That's what it looks like. And so now I can kind of understand Toyota's lineup a little bit more, because I was like, why are they adding another SUV? Because at this point you've got, and I might miss one because they have so many, but Corolla Cross, RAV4, you got the regular Crown, now you have the Crown Signia, you got the Highlander, you got the Grand Highlander, you've got the Land Cruiser, you've got the 4Runner, you've got the Sequoia. There's so many Toyota SUVs. But since this is like a station wagon, I could see how, you know, Toyota thinks this probably will appeal to a different crowd. Like a person that buys a RAV4 will never buy this, and vice versa, I think. So, who does this apply to? Here's my thoughts. If you drive the RAV4 and you drive the Prius, and you find that the Prius doesn't have enough space, and the RAV4 is just a little bit too plebeian for you, that's kind of where this Crown Signia comes in, because it's got similar practicality to the RAV4, but it's kind of more luxury with the style, and then the interior and the drive. Like, this has less road noise, rides a little bit more comfortable, all of that, compared to, you know, a Prius or even a Camry. The Camry's really good, but this is just a little bit better than a Camry. You know, I did a comparison with a Camry and a regular Crown. If you guys want me to do that again, or if you want me to do this versus regular Crown, let me know, and I can definitely, yeah, just let me know what comparisons you want to see. I'm curious on that. But yeah, still, it's more luxury. So basically, RAV4 or Prius or Camry's too plebeian for you, then Toyota has something that's a little bit more upscale but still efficient.